Well, I thought I was recording that whole time. Here's where the infamous Sasquatch picture I took was. And right now I'm about, I was within 35, 40 yards from back there where that X is. And he would have been sitting right there. And then there's a young one leaned into him right here. Why does that not look the same? It does, but it doesn't. I gotta compare pictures when I get back. Was I this way farther? Swans are here now on the river. It's really beautiful out. It's almost dark. Was it that one? What the? Yeah. Okay. Just gonna move forward and take pictures as I go. I'm pretty sure I was right about there. Because I remember I could see in between, I thought it was feet, but I think it's just the other root system. And he was like leaned over. And what better place to freaking be in front of than that? Because I thought for sure it was another root system, you know? Right there. But it's got a Sasquatch in the picture when you zoom in. And even the forehead and the nose of this thing reflects light, just like our forehead and nose and stuff reflects light. It's not dirt. That dirt does not reflect light like that. Just gotta get a bunch of pictures and then look at the closest one I have. So if they're here, they're very good at not leaving tracks in the snow. Well, I'm gonna do a video while it's still daylight, or very few. And I keep looking on top of these logs because you'd definitely see, where they'd step. But it's definitely not out of the question either. It'd be very easy in here for them to go from tree to tree. There's another one me and my son thought was the place. But coming back in here, I'm definitely thinking that's it. Wish it wasn't getting dark so quick. I'll try to go a little slower here. And people like to really watch for Sasquatch and videos and what they call little spirit dudes that are with them. Timestamps. Some people think I'm copying Colorado Bigfoot too much, or that Mike guy. You know what? Those are the people, before us that you build off from. So at a certain point, you got to copy to a point, And Colorado Bigfoot, he is, to me, got me to the place I am today. Getting into these hangouts. Look how perfect that is. Look at that. It's the next, and that one's broken, bent backwards. That's beautiful. The two I got on video, which I didn't fake it, you know, and in the video, if anybody reads the description on the two Sasquatch filmed, and maybe take the time to put it on their flat screen, you know, mirrored off YouTube to the flat screen, you'll see you'll see the one I zoom in on. It's the only one I knew was there. It's got a skull because 3 weeks earlier I took out 3 skulls and some coyote bones of theirs, and so I'm guessing as I'm coming through, they're hitting their perches and their structures and all that. I'm guessing that this Sasquatch grabbed that skull because it didn't want me to take it. So that's what gave it away. So here I am following these structures, and I hit this one structure I thought was phenomenal. Everything's lining up. And I noticed the white in the background, you know, it was reflecting the light pretty bright. And I zoomed in on it. I'm like, oh, you know, I could see the dark with it. And if you put it on your big screen or even on your phone and watch carefully, you'll see where the dark hand shows up pretty good here and there. You know, it's not the best video, but you'll see the dark hand cradling the skull, and you'll see her other hand come in. It's more grayish and lighter. Come across it at a certain point. Her fingers will come in and out real quickly. And if you pay attention, there's a light stick kind of across the neck part, and her head's above that. Well, where her head is, if you watch carefully, you'll see the fingers once in a while, like it's brushing hair or something. But the amazing part to me was the Sasquatch in the background. Up and to the right a little bit, you'll see like people don't get this, but like a triangle structure, an upright birch tree, smaller birch tree triangle structure that the other Sasquatch was sitting behind. And you'll see him reaching his hand around and picking at that structure, picking at the birch bark, and he'll pick at it, and then you'll see his hand and arm move to the side, cradling, cup-shaped, like looking at what he picked at, and then he'll come back like he's handing it off to his other hand. You will see that. Put it on the big screen, mirror it to the big screen, and where I zoom in on the one, it's up and to the right a little bit. You'll see a white teepee birch bark structure, triangle structure that the other one's setting behind. Sorry, I'm really quiet because something's coming crashing through the brush over this way. Probably a buck. That's a little nerve-wracking. We have timber wolves and there's tracks around. I don't carry a weapon. You know, maybe it's stupid, but maybe I'll get back to the whatever it is that's coming through there. So if it's a buck, it thinks I'm a doe coming through here. So he'll be getting pretty close. Almost looks like something's been in that pretty recently. A deer probably. So like this right here is almost like a perch. It could be, very likely. I'm not too afraid. I got this birch tree. Worst case scenario, I got my lighter out. I'll light it, you know, take some of that and light it on fire.